सुष्मिता जी राइट में, मैम राइट में, मैम राइट साइड हियर, मैम राइट, आपके राइट में मैम, सुष्मिता मैम, मैम राइट में यहाँ पे, सुष्मिता मैम
राइट में यहाँ पे
कलरफुल पेंटिंग है, ये कलरफुल पीस वाला है, सुष्मिता जी
it's on the way. Just keep saying you're warming up, cold, warming up. The fascinating thing is, I see a lot of people having drawn a lot of bags. Like the angles were a lot of bags. That one. Come on, point. You point. This one. And one more. And the big one. One more to come. One more. I want to share something. That is very cute. I would like which actress you want? I asked him. The first told me was Sushmita. The smartest people in the world are not very tall. You know, the ones that own the world are the ones that are not very tall. Okay. Whoa. Now I see. He always got you to tie your hair. See? The lovely hair. How old are you here?
बीच में आया पूरा
No, just oh, there, yeah, you look like way young.
बस अभी पूरा कंटिन्यू सुष्मिता
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
सुष्मिता मैम
Absolutely. This one. Oh, he never painted it. Which he completed or he did? He got an expression on the floor. How lovely is it?
सुष्मिता मैम
Look at this one.
there'll be few in the top. Anything
Yeah, अभी आओ।
No, we don't want to be. This is you.
Run to center. Run to center.
I'm on the left.
Thank you. Thank you, Baba. Where is this place? This is somewhere in the middle. Oh, it is the last. But that is very, very sweet. The story is
I know it there.
So my love story.
yeah, yes. know, and I know it by heart. I haven't been able to get over the simplicity of it. Very, very nice. Ready? Oh, perfect. Ta-da! Let's unveil it all. Open it up on the back. And then, ready? One. Ready? Background score ready? So we turn it around. Ready?
मैम इस तरफ मैम
लेफ्ट में
मैम राइट में मैम राइट में
मैम योर राइट
मैम राइट
सुशील मैम राइट में सर
मैम राइट मैम
मैम राइट फुल राइट
मैम थोड़ा सा नीचे नहीं नीचे मैम थोड़ा मैम
Sorry. हाँ, sorry. शक्ल ही नहीं आ रही ना?
मैम राइट पे मैम यो
Yeah, please, both of us hold it.
ये मैम मैं यहाँ पे
Look at how I love.
जब तो आते भाई
So I just want to ask you, क्या कहना चाहेंगे collection के बारे में? You've seen through all the paintings. So what is your initial reaction about the painting?
You know, like many of us, I know for years I have been very fond of art. I've always seen and explored new artists with new gifts, and मुझे art से बड़ा लगाव इसलिए भी है कि just like cinema, it has a way of imitating life and being drawn from life, especially with an artist like John Fernandes. He was a realistic form of an artist. He chose this form. Everything was about realism. He had actual models posing for him at a time when fine art was more, modern art was taking birth in the fine art space. He did both fine art and commercial art. But tonight what is really, really special is ये कि यहाँ पर एक love story है. एक ऐसी love story जो मुझे बहुत गर्व होता है कहते हुए कि ये मेरे देश में हुआ, हमारे लोगों के बीच हुआ. ये जो आर्ट का एक इंटरप्रिटेशन है, आर्टिस्ट कहीं होते हैं, उनके एक्सप्रेशन कहीं होते हैं, बहुत गिफ्टेड लोग हमारे बीचों बीच रहे हैं दुनिया भर. But when I got the literature for today's exhibition, and when I got to know the love story of John and Agnes, they were like a team. उन्होंने हर चीज़ एक दूसरे को बगैर कहे सिर्फ समझ कर किया है. It's almost like she says, art was John's first love. I was his second. बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जो who make peace with that as a concept. They built a home and a world where till his last day, through all his accomplishments, he told Agnes to do 3 things, amongst many other, but the 3 that I know of. First was that she should hold this exhibition in Jahangir Art Gallery because in 1991 he started his first solo exhibition right here. And today I feel privileged कि उन्होंने मुझे बुलाया है for this moment where she's keeping her promise to her loved husband and a great, great artist. I am extremely humbled and very touched that you thought of me. I am very, very happy that I'm here to be a part of that.
So are we?
No, and I hope there's more romance like that, where you explore life, where you go through whatever it is that you experience and you remember that there is a togetherness, like she says, a soulmate.
Yes.
मुझे मेरा soulmate मिल गया. अब ऐसे romance को सुन के मैं single हूँ. Obviously, because you keep inspiring to find that it thing, the je ne sais quoi factor. But it's lovely to have you all here.
आपको पेंटिंग करना पसंद है?
जी?
आपको पेंटिंग करना पसंद है?
हाँ, मैं इनफैक्ट पिकासो जी का एक रूप हूँ. मैं बच्चों की तरह पेंट करती हूँ, which is why I loved his watercolors. Oil तो patience है ही नहीं मुझ में कि oil dry होगा फिर second layer आएगा, ये सब नहीं होता मुझसे. लेकिन watercolors I love, mixed medium I love, and when I'm very inspired, I make something. I start कि मैं आज I will make Ma Durga's eyes, for instance. And they end up becoming Buddha. They just come out the way they want. So no, I'm not a trained artist, but I have great love for art. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अगर हम में कुछ चीज़ें छुपी हो जो हमारी खूबी हो, if you really take a pen to paper also and doodle with it, you'll be amazed what you can create with it sometimes in a moment of being completely inspired. So yeah, I love art. Very fond of it.
Ma'am, what was that thought you spread the love? with
Sorry?
What was that thought you made this painting and all?
What was the thought of?
Yeah, you made this painting.
One second, let me ask. You are John's inspiration, you're
Yeah.
his muse.
Yeah.
How does it feel reliving his memories here today at this exhibition?
Actually, reliving in the exhibition, I relive John. He lives in my heart and soul and in his art.
Look there.
Yeah.
Center look.
Center.
Say.
See, you asked me a question saying how.
How do you feel reliving John's memories here today at this exhibition?
I feel great, of course, but actually John is in my heart and soul, and he lives in his art. Every day I see him in the morning, afternoon, night. You know, it's not necessary that I should have an exhibition to relive. It's, you know, I relive every moment of the day.
That's special.
Sushmita, as you said, you love art. So I want to ask you, how important is art in a person's life? Like, do you have paintings at your place also, where you're a vivid art follower?
Oh yeah. मेरे घर में अब दीवारें नहीं बची हैं जहाँ पर मैं एक और पेंटिंग टांग सकूँ. It's packed. So I have a beautiful temple at home. और टेम्पल के दरवाजे के बाहर भी there is just one wall, and that wall is also packed with some 7 beautiful rishis. I wanted the Sapt Rishi outside, तो वहाँ पे भी जगह नहीं है. So that would have probably been the only wall where there was still scope, but वहाँ भी नहीं है. I just feel like I love depth, you know, the way people look at a window and they look out at a view and they see depth. Sometimes when you look at a painting and you revisit that painting again, you keep seeing new things. Yeah, every time it has a. So जब mood अच्छा होता है तो वो painting बहुत खूबसूरत लगती है. फिर mood खराब होता है तो वही painting में कुछ और ही नजर आने लगता है. So I think it's really about. इसीलिए हम बच्चों को भी कहते हैं बचपन में कि हर चीज़ के लिए everyone gives them crayon and a piece of paper, because you can bring that imagination and that world with a view, which is so important for the good health of your heart, of your spirit. They truly are a window of your soul. There is a way that art expresses itself. I'm not a connoisseur, तो मुझे इतना नहीं पता कि इसमें बारीकियों में क्या-क्या खूबियाँ हैं. But I get the feeling. When I look at a painting, I get the feeling. And I think that to me is absolutely fabulous form of art.
Okay, now फिल्मों की अगर बात करें, Sushmita, like, have you seen any of the recent films? You know, many of the films like Dear Zindagi has done well. So which was the last Bollywood film that you saw?
I saw Dear Zindagi. Was the last film I saw. And fabulous performances. I think Indian cinema over the last 1 decade has started coming of age. It's beautiful to see commercial actors and non-commercial actors coming in, kind of crossing over so comfortably. Directors risking scripts that were typically not considered commercial. Making films without singing and dancing. Unheard of from the film industry, we knew it to be. This is a great time to be a technician in the film industry, or an actor, director, cinematographer, doesn't matter. Any creative field attached to the Indian cinema today. Very exciting times, and I can't wait for the world to wake up to our kind of films, because for a very long time हम ऐसी फिल्में बनाते थे जो हमें सिर्फ अच्छी लगती थी. बाकी दुनिया को सिर्फ म्यूजिकल लगती थी कि अच्छा म्यूजिकल ड्रामा, म्यूजिकल रोमांटिक फिल्म. But now we have a script, we have screenplays, we have a beginning, middle and an end, the way scripts are written today. It's excellent for us.
और हम आपको कब देखेंगे is my last question. I go this because we all miss you on screen. I'm sure everyone misses you.
You know, this I always say is my God's greatest gift to me, that despite my very limited work, done 35 films in 13, 14 years, this has been my greatest turning, is that my audiences and people such as yourself have always made me feel like you need to come back, we miss you. And so the little pressure does come up that I don't want to come back and disappoint you. I much rather wait and now come back with something that you say, ah, Sush, now that's what we're talking about. That's taking a little bit of time, but I promise you I'm not going anywhere till I give you that.
1 second, coming back to the exhibition, Agnes
Thank
and Sushmita. So how difficult was it to choose the paintings here since all his works are so beautiful?
You go first.
Okay. Actually, you'll have all seen that John's works are one more beautiful than the other. So it was really a difficult task choosing the paintings. It was like searching, for the, searching the good ones, like searching a needle in a haystack. It was that difficult. But it took us a while, and in the end, we came up with a show. And yeah, you see the work.
Beautiful.
So Devji.
See, as you look at John's works, each one of his paintings are, as she said, one better than the other. So it's for us to decide now which is better for us. But there's not even one painting which you look which will say it's not good. So it becomes very, very hard to choose the top and then go down or whatever. So this is like his top works, you see. And as you look around, there's beauty in each and every piece of work which you see here. So for me, it takes a lot of time to do this effort to put all these paintings here, but John's work is such that you will find your pieces which you like and which you want to rate as your top, and then the next and next and next. So it's a long process, but it's really fun doing it, and finally this is what we have.
Excellent job. Very nice.
Sushmita, last question आपसे, आपको कौन सा सबसे favorite कोई if you were to pick one, which was the one which
Well, that would be
Ma'am.
fair because it's very. That will not be fair because because it's very different. There are no two pieces here. जहाँ पर आप देखकर कहेंगे they are so similar or they have the same feeling or the same vibe. But I have to say the one that had me stumped, like I stopped, was this one. Speaking as, it was just something about the strokes. हम जब साड़ी बांधते हैं तो उसकी जो pleats गिरती हैं fabric की. To do that with the strokes of brush is so casual. It's beautiful. But those eyes, oh my God, those eyes. She's apparently right now a mum of 2. I was just asking, she's an actual model who posed for him. And she's in Switzerland, sorry.
Yes,
she's in, do we know her name?
Rucha.
Rucha. So that is Rucha
Rucha Vaidya.
Vaidya. And this is how amazing Agnes is. She remembers everyone's names, where they are,
Yes,
and
they're
what
in
they're
touch with
doing.
me, Sush.
And she's actually the muse for John, who also got him all of her students, because she's a teacher with the convent at that point. And they became further inspirations for him to paint. There she is. You have one live model right here.
Hiya, Param.
Come say hi. So one of them is here. I was so fascinated. That's her painting. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. There she is. John's painted her a few times. Right there. Okay, pan camera. Okay. Oh, and also, this is John's last big painting. The one that he
Sushmita ji.
made in 2004. Yes.
Sundar ji.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. How beautiful. I finally see the face with that beautiful back.